Now next problem type is nothing but problems based on principle of counting or box method. Same way of saying both the things, but box method somehow appeals more because it is a problem solving method. So let us look into this question that was asked in 1998. This question talks about number of divisors of the form 4n plus 2 where n is greater than or equal to 0. So if you simplify this, what they want us to ask is 2 times 2n plus 1, matlab 2 into an odd number. How many such kind of divisors would be there for 240? Now this is a very simple question because if you factorize this, it is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. You simplify, what we are getting is 2 raised to the power 16, 2 raised to the power 4 into 3 into 5. Now if you think about number of factors that are of this form, so one of such factors we can write is 2 into 3. We have taken one 2 from here and 3 from here. Another such factor can be 2 into 5. Another such answer can be nothing but 2 itself because they are putting the value of n greater than or equal to 0. And one could be, if I take this 3 and 5 together, still it is an odd number, so 2 into 15. So we can observe here there are 4 such possibilities, hence A option comes out to be correct. Now let us look into this next question that came in 2019. In this question what they are saying is, and it looks like a question of geometry, but it is not. So if you carefully write it down, what they are saying is, set of all the triangles in the xy plane, so let us draw xy plane, says that each having one vertex at origin, so one vertex is here at origin, and the other two vertices lie on the coordinate axis. So let us say that if one is here, A, then another would be here, and 4 such cases would be possible. One could be here also and here also. So I am taking one cases, but whatever answer I will get here, I will multiply that by 4 to get my relevant answer. So this we have figured out. Now what they are saying is, this number needs to be integral also. So this can be placed at 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. What they're saying, each triangle has area 50 square unit. So now if I write this as x and this is y, then what we are saying is half of x into y should be equal to 50. So xy is equal to nothing but 100. So now question talks about that how many such values of x and y are possible such that this area comes out to be 100. So we'll write the answer for first quadrant and then we'll multiply it by 4. So now how many such values are possible? So this depends upon number of ways in which we can factorize this 100 and such pairs of numbers that we can write. So if I try and write all the divisors, so what is the technique of finding all the divisors? So we can write this as 2 square into 5 square. So if you try and write all the divisors, what will happen? So for a divisor, what need to happen is, in the power of 2 there is a box, in the power of 5 there is a box. So this box we can fill using 0, 1, 2, and this box also we can fill using 0, 1, 2. So all the divisors are this form, and this box can be filled in 3 ways. So answer becomes 3 into 3. That is nothing but 9. Now, this is what we are getting. So there are 9 such divisors in which way this can happen. So now what can happen is, let us take an example. So if I take one of these values as, let us say 2, then ultimately another value will become 50. And see, this is x coordinate, this is y coordinate. So if we write 50 into 2, this will also counted as a valid answer. So what we need to find is 2 such numbers. So again, what we want is 2 such numbers whose multiplication is equal to 100. So now see, you have only freedom to fill this box. So if I, for example, if I fill this box by 2, this automatically becomes 50. So once you fill this box, this automatically becomes fixed. So now how many ways you can fill this box will be equal to nothing but number of divisors that we have. So this is nothing but number of divisor. Hence the answer of this question becomes 9. But since this is the answer only in first quadrant, the answer in all the quadrants that are possible would be 4 into 9, that is 36. Hence A option becomes correct. Now this question is again a very simple question based on prime factorization. So again, if I take this number n, what they're writing is, there is an x, y, z in the power. So their prime factorization they have given. Now what they want is number of odd divisors. See, whenever the number of divisors need to be odd, so let us go back to the same concept that we did earlier. So if I'm writing any factor, it will have 2, 3 and 5, and in this box we can fill values. So when they are saying it needs to be odd, this value that we are filling here needs to be 0. Otherwise it will become an even number. It will have a factor of 2. Now what we have is this value that we need to fill here and here. So now if this value is y, what we can fill here is nothing but 0, 1, 2 up till y. And this value that we can fill is nothing but 0, 1, 2 up till z. And hence corresponding to this there are y plus 1 values possible. Corresponding to this box there are z plus 1 values possible. So we can multiply and get the answer. So this is what the first part of the question talks about. Now the problem is that we do not know the value of y and z. In order to find that value, they have given another 2 conditions to us. So let us find those values using second conditions. So if I write y plus z is equal to 5, the other equation can be written as 1 by y plus 1 by z. It will be equal to 5 by 6. And if I simplify this, this is nothing but y plus z by yz is equal to 5 by 6. And y plus z is nothing but 5. So 5 by yz is equal to 5 by 6. So from here we can see that y into z comes out to be 6. See, now there is no need to solve because JEE questions are framed very intelligently. So they have given this value as 6 and y plus z is given as nothing but 5. So you can guess the values of y and z because both of them are natural numbers. And they have also given that y is greater than z. So now we can guess the value. The possible values are nothing but 3 and 2. You can also solve, but guessing will make your life really simple. Once you have got this value, you can put in the third step in this and get the answer. So our answer becomes nothing but 3 plus 1 into 2 plus 1. And that becomes nothing but 4 into 3, 12. So option 3 becomes correct. Now in this question, what they're saying is they are asking us to consider 3 boxes. And each box has ball which is numbered 1 to 10. This is the first statement in the question. Suppose now one ball is drawn randomly from each of the boxes and I denote the label of the box in the ith box. So if I am taking this ball, this is nothing but n1 from box 1, this is n2 from box 2 and this is n3 from box 3. Now what they're saying is in how many ways can this be done? So that the numbers on the ball, so whatever is the number on this ball is smaller than this number and smaller than this number. See, now this kind of questions can be done in 2 different ways. I will give you the shorter and more interesting way of doing this question. So what you can do is, if I take any 3 distinct balls, so how many ways can we take distinct ball? So if I take one ball from here, it can be done in 3 ways. So it is like filling 3 boxes. So 3 distinct balls can be chosen from these 3 boxes in 10 ways, then 9 ways, and then 8 ways. So these are the total ways of choosing 3 distinct balls. Now once we have got those 3 balls, it could happen that n1 can be greater than n2, n2 can be n. Different kinds of permutation and combination are possible. And to be exact, there could be 3 factorial cases because we have 3 different objects. And what they want is out of those 3 factorial cases, one case in which n3 is smaller than n3 is greater than n2 is greater than n1. So our answer can be very simply written as this by 3 factorial and it comes out to be 120. Let me explain once more. So what I have done is basically I have taken 3 distinct balls. Now what can happen is when we are picking those balls, they can have the same number. All of them can have the same number. 2 of them can have the same number. We do not want such balls because then there will be an equal to sign between n1, n2 or n2, n3. We do not want that. What they want us is basically distinct balls, only then this greater than relationship can satisfy. That is the reason our first step was to find these distinct balls. So that is 10 into 9 into 8. What I'm saying is basically now this 3 balls that we have found can have 6 different relationships. How? n3 can be greater than n2 can be greater than n1. And now the more number of ways we can arrange them between each other is 3 factorial. So this many relationships between them can exist. So what we want is answer corresponding to one of that relationships. So this sample space will be equally divided among these 3 factorial cases. So answer corresponding to 1 becomes 10 into 9 into 8 divided by 3 factorial. If you like this video, you will also like Pragbee's unique approach to teaching students or guiding students for the last mile journey. So if you are a student who has been preparing for 2 years and going to write this exam in 2024, this is one of the best ways and platforms that you can prepare with. Unlike other crash courses who focus on teaching 100% syllabus in just 2 to 3 months, which a student took 2 years to prepare, we have a different way to approach the problem. This process works on 3 very specific steps. In step 1, we start from you. What exact preparation have you done in the last 2 years, last 1 year, last few months? And what is the minimum amount of effort, areas, concepts and problems that required to be prepared to get a very good college from JEE Mains? In step 2, based on this customized plan that was prepared based on your strengths and weaknesses and the minimum path of least resistance that you can take to get into a very good college, we align you a one-on-one faculty, a faculty who is going to teach you as a student, keeping your needs into mind, where you are getting stuck in a topic, what kind of problems you cannot solve, and how to solve those problems in a very efficient and smart manner and convert that topic into tangible marks in JEE Mains. In step 3, we attach you to a test series, a testing platform where you can test yourself for each and every topic that you're preparing. You can write full syllabus tests and get an understanding that how this program is working for you, wherein the faculties can again sit with you and customize the plan based on your needs so that your score is getting maximized in JEE Mains exam. Using this program, Ashish was able to maximize his score in JEE Mains and JEE Advanced and was able to get into IIT Madras Mechanical in just a matter of 3 months. If you are one of those students who think that he has got the potential, who can make it, and he wants to have a smart and efficient approach at this point of time, which can maximize his or her result in JEE Mains exam, you can apply for this program in the link given in the description, and somebody from my team will get in touch with you and help you out. See you until next one.